All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is part two, so you have no idea what we're saying or doing. Go back to part one. That is the last episode we've just published in the podcast.
To be honest, I don't even know what we're doing or saying. So, yeah.
That is 100% correct. All I know is that I did the script, and hopefully we're doing what it's saying. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go and talk about Hero Zero, our last segment for today's part one and part two podcast. We got Beta Ray Bill versus Thor. We're going to compare these two characters,
Yes, we are.
and we're going to see who is better in our opinion. So let's see Thor here really quick on their stats. Thor here has 6 moves, 6 hits, 4 heroics, and 3 wilds. What do you think about that, Niley?
That's a pretty good character.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
He has a good amount of everything.
Mm-hmm. He does have a good amount of everything. Nice moves, nice hits,
Yes.
really. Nice heroics even. Not, wilds, it's okay, it's normal. But so far so good. Not that bad.
Yeah, wilds are just extra. It doesn't matter if he has 2 or 3 or 4. Those are just extra.
Yeah, those are just extra. All right, well, let's go to his ability here. Actually, you know what? Before we do his ability, let's go into Beta Ray Bill's number of symbols.
Okay.
So he has 6 moves. Wait a minute. 6 hits. Wait. 4 heroics. This ain't right. And 3 wilds.
Whoa!
So what I just said is exactly Thor's stats. Yes, there is no difference between the two.
That is insane.
It really is. 6 moves for Beta Ray Bill and Thor. 6 hits for both. 4 for both heroics. 3 wilds for both. That is identical. What's going on here? I don't understand. Anyway,
Wait, are we in a different dimension?
I am almost certain we are, because this is insane. All right. Well, that's creepy. But I know for a fact
Wait,
that
am I dreaming?
maybe. But how are we in the same dream?
Wait, pinch me. Ow!
You said pinch.
I didn't mean it for real.
Okay. Anyway, forget about that. We got a show to do, Nayeli. Come on now. All right.
My
the
bad.
It's okay. The only 2 things that aren't, or the one thing that's different between these 2 heroes is their ability. I know that for a fact. So let's go into Thor's ability. Nayeli, you're gonna give me your opinion on this because this is our opinions on these 2 characters. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. It says here it's Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer.
Okay.
It says here deal 3 damage against a single enemy. Only one enemy. 3 damage in your location. What do you think about that?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. For me though, personally, only 3 hits to just one villain. Again, it's not to thugs. It's not deal 3 damage, to anybody or whatever in your own way that you want to do it. It's only deal 3 hits, only 3 hits to one person.
Is it to these? Or
To thugs. And remember that thugs only need 1 damage. So you're wasting 2 extra hits.
so you can't use those extra hits
You-
to hit other thugs?
Yes, you are correct. You can't use the extra hits because it's only to one single enemy. Now you can use it to the minions, like for example MODOK. He has this minion who is 4 health, and you can use him on that. But it's not really that flexible. Thor's
But
power.
that's not fair because it says 3 hits against a single enemy. It says 3 hits. Why can't it say to 3 enemies?
Yeah, I know exactly right. Why not deal 1 hit to 3 enemies?
Yeah, you're just like wasting 2 hits.
Thor, you are wasting your time. Anyway, so clearly here, no one really
You know
likes
what?
Thor.
Let's just end this podcast here.
What? We're still not done. We still need to decide the winner, Nayeli.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so let's go with Beta Ray Bill,
Fine,
though.
but I just give up on Thor.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Because look at Beta Ray Bill's power. It says here, Stormbreaker, deal 2 damage, not to a single enemy, 2 damage however you want, and draw 1 card. 2 things there. 3 things, really.
What's deal to damage?
Deal 2 damage. So other than Thor, 2 hits,
Ah, okay.
basically. Like Thor, he could deal 3 hits, but only to one guy. Beta Ray Bill could deal 2 damage however he wants to deal it. If he wants it to give it to one guy, that's okay, and he can still have an extra hit, or 2 to one guy. It don't matter. He has the flexibility into dealing more damage his own way.
Ah,
That's pretty good, right?
That is pretty good.
And he can also draw a card.
And this time, I mean it pretty good.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I can't lie, right?
They're
I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, personally, and also Beta Ray Bill and Thor have 7 out of 12 2-symbol cards. That's more than half of the deck. So, I mean, that's pretty good, don't you think?
Yes.
So, in our honest opinion, for the first ever Hero or Zero, who do you think is better?
To be honest, I think it's
How do you Beta Ray Bill?
yes.
T-Thor.
Wait, is that-
T-Thor, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, T-Thor. There you
Sorry, my
go.
bad.
It's all right. Yeah, Beta Ray Bill is like that's Nayeli's pick, and I have to agree with Nayeli here. Beta Ray Bill is just a lot better, ability-wise.
Yes.
His ability is just way more better, more flexible, and gives him that extra life. So I think that is really neat. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our awesome Roster United show, part 1 and part 2. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Thor is not super. And I remember Nayeli before the show, she asked me to do this joke when I say that Thor is not super. Nayeli, tell us your joke, please.
Okay.
End it on a good note.
What do you call a superhero without powers?
What?
Non-super.
Amazing. That is super simple, super funny. I like that, in serio. I really do. That is amazing, Nayeli. Good joke. Very good joke.
Thank y'all.
I like it. And, well, this concludes our show. I'm super happy. Nayeli, super happy that you were here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Hopefully we can do this.
Tons of fun.
Yes, hopefully we can do this again sometime. But anyway, before we conclude, I'd just like to say, everybody, thank you so much for supporting the podcast. Really, for the last 2-3 months, we've had tons and tons and tons of people, being in our listening to our podcast and stuff. And now we have Nayeli here, who hopefully will help me with some more podcasts in the future.
Yes.
So, just giving out more content, right, for you all. So thank you so much for listening and for everything. I really, really, truly love it, the support and everything. Also, please follow us in Board Game Geek.
Yes,
And
make sure you follow Ethan. His podcasts are amazing.
very nice. Thank you very much, Nayeli. And yes, please follow this podcast on Spotify that you can listen for free, literally right now, Nayeli.
I followed you already.
Thank you, Nayeli. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, follow. It's literally free. You don't even need an account.
Yes,
You can literally
no.
just follow on Spotify.
Boom.
It's amazing.
You just have to press one button and you make Ethan's face grin.
That is wait, what? Okay,
Grin,
well,
smile.
oh, there you go. Okay, you should have just said smile.
I'm sorry. You
Anyway,
don't know your vocabulary.
yeah, I don't know my vocabulary at all. I need help with that. Anyway, also subscribe to our official blog on Board Game Geek, Roster United official blog. It's that simple.
Yes.
And yes, you can see what happens later in the future. Thank you very much.
And we have one more announcement.
Oh no, what is it?
I might be joining Ethan's podcast as a team.
That is amazing. You heard it right here. Nayeli will be here, maybe not every episode, but she'll be here for a lot of episodes. I mean, she might miss 1 or 2 a month, but she's going to be here in every episode I do, even if it's small, short, or very long like this one was.
Yes, so make sure you don't get tired of my voice.
Hey, they weren't tired of mine. I think they won't be tired of yours.
Well, at least you get to hear a new voice because Ethan's voice sucks.
Wow, she just said that on air. That is amazing. All right.
Oh wait, I thought we were off. I thought you stopped recording.
No.
My bad.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, she didn't really mean that. I hope.
I did, by the way.
Oh wow. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. Again, what you just heard, Nayeli is going to be with us in almost every podcast. I'm super excited. And tomorrow we're going to do another show like this. Of course, earlier. We're going to start a little earlier just so we can have more time to do other stuff with our fans, right?
Yes, and maybe even play this game with them.
And then maybe even play the game with them just to try it out.
Yes.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, remember tomorrow is going to be another show just like this, and watch part 1 and part 2. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been a great time being here with Nayeli.
Yes.
And hope you have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.